aka Fluent, bringing you a little precursor video to my Let's Nerd with College Hoops 2K8 immense undertaking, closed legacy career Let's Play thing that I'll be doing. So we're going to edit my character that's on UC Davis, and we're going to go through some of the ratings so you can get a kind of idea of who he is. He's a walk-on. Right-handed, jersey number will be 32. Shooting guard position, 6'5", 205, which is my real size. But let's go down here to the attributes. I don't want to make him, you can look at my jump shot too. It's pretty. I like it from the side view. Alright, this view. Get it right. Boom. So my attributes make me an 80 overall, which is a little too high, so we're going to have to lower some of them. 25, passing, ball handling 75, low post offense might need to be turned down to about 75. We have to give him room to grow. So his potential is a 92. So let's see what that takes him to, a 78. Let's look at the conference. Of the Big West and see what that would put him as. Alright, he'd be behind Cassiano Cole, who is a senior though, as the best player in the conference. He'd be close to Sonny Robertson, a junior. So he'd be second best player in the conference. I don't want to make him too overpowered. I want to give some room to grow, so let's try this again. Turn those down a bit. We can turn shooting close on. Actually a pretty good mid-range shooter. I don't want to take these down too much. Keep it kind of realistic, because I was a pretty good player. Not to brag or anything. Let's try that. Still 78. I guess that's what I'm gonna go with. I really shouldn't though, because I'm just a freshman. So this would be my first year, and I don't want there being no room to grow, so let's turn this stuff down a little bit. Excuse me. Have to have some room to grow. I've already schedule is not that good. Let's try that. Hopefully it takes me down to about a 77. 76. Perfect. Alright. So now let's take a look at how I'm probably going to run the roster. Let me see, how do I edit the lineups? Y? Yeah. Alright, so my general theory, and I've been doing this for a long time, way before it became popular in the NBA. My general theory, though, is to spread the floor with three-point shooters. So we're going to start Muhammad Doyle, the junior. He's 6'4", 180, but he's going to play the 3. Because he's got an 85 3-point. So what I like to do is spread the floor with shooters and then move the ball around and try to get an open jump shot. Bucky Morissette, he's a pretty good shooter, so he's going to go to the 5. And the 4 will probably be Ernest Crisp. So we just have to make sure our rebounding and defense is on point here. And it's not, so that's why Bronson McElroy was starting. So let's take a look here. So I'll probably send Chris to the bench. So I like my 5 to be a rebounding and defensive player. So he's got pretty good rebounding stats. So he'll grab the boards and let us get out on the break a bit. And then my 4, he can shoot. He's also 6'9", which is nice. And then I've got my 3-point shooters here. Unfortunately, Felton Mary is not a great 3-point shooter. He's a good mid-range shooter, and he's a good player overall. He's also a junior. I don't think there would be anyone to start over him. I can't touch the reserve players, so this is going to be my starting 5 for UC Davis in the first year. We're going to have Felton Mary, Matt Webb, Muhammad Doyle, another walk-on, Bucky Morissette, and Bronson McElroy. So we're going to have not a lot of team unity, which means seniors. We're going to have a junior starting at center, a sophomore at the power forward, junior at the shooting guard, a freshman junior at the small forward, a freshman shooting guard, and a junior point guard. So it won't be too bad. We can grow with this team. So let's take another Big West contender. And let me save my roster while I'm at it. I hope I have my character pretty well made. I think it's the awareness settings that really drive the overall rating. So I may have to go in there and tweak just a little bit more. But let's do a test game here against, and see, we're overall rated 67, so we're one of the worst in the conference of the Big West. CS Fullerton is 75, Cal Poly's 73, 74, 69, 73. So we're going to have a tough time. 74, 72. So we're going to have a tough time. We're pretty much tied for the worst team in the conference with Long Beach State. So we'll play Long Beach State in just a quick game here. Hopefully my settings loaded. And just to kind of get a feel for the starting 5 and what to expect in the okay, my settings started. I have sliders that make the game more realistic. And I'm going to go through the intros when we're playing in the Dynasty.
Hi there, everyone. We're here at the pavilion. I'm Vern Lundquist, my partner is Bill Radford, and our sideline reporter, Tracy Wilson. Give us your take, Bill. The story here is the matchup at off guard. Webb is definitely one of the best shooting guards in the nation. He has such an understanding of the game. He never gets rattled and always makes good decisions. Robertson is also a top-quality two-guard. He's such an impressive scorer in the post. Once he gets it in tight, he won't be denied.
So that's a good shooting guard matchup.
We'll see which of the
Two 77s together. So before I even start the legacy, I've got to get used to playing with this team. I'm not going to run plays. I'm going to let the coach run plays, and I'm just going to follow the play art.
Beats it to the wing. McElroy backs him down.
McElroy can shoot a bit.
Can't connect from 12 feet out.
Oh no, he can't.
And it's still not
He's
enough
my
to zero.
defensive rebound hustle guy. So I have a no switch policy, which means whoever I controlled on offense last, that's who I control on defense, and I play my position.
Dumps it inside. Sherman dumps it off. Gets it.
So I'm playing as McElroy right now.
Passes it to the wing. Shot clock dwindling. Puts it up. The tough shot is missed by Robertson.
I didn't want to throw that ahead like that.
Morissette from
Quick
17
shot.
feet out. Grabs the rock.
Morissette can hit the mid-range J though. But that was a quick one. I have to get used to everyone's release point. I have free throw percentage set to realistic, so it doesn't matter what I do on the stick. They're going to shoot a realistic percentage based on their free throw shooting skill. So I like to make the game as realistic as possible.
Old pass. Sherman has it on the free throw line.
And that's the plan of this Let's Nerd. How about, I'm going to call it a Let's Ball. Let's Ball with 2K8. College Hoops 2K8.
Morissette inbounds the ball. Morissette catches it baseline.
Could have made a move there.
Hands it off. Marie skips it to the elbow. Webb backs in. Perimeter.
I have to make something happen here.
Morissette with the shot.
Morissette, nice shot.
And they lead by 2.
So is Bucky Morissette? No, Bucky Morissette is my power forward, so he can hit a shot. It's
Davis.
McElroy that can't really shoot too well, but he's going to get all my rebounds. So that's how I like to play. Ideally, when we recruit, we're going to look for three-point shooting.
Couldn't take the lead there. Missed by Yanusauskas. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Tracy Wilson, for an update. What do you have for us, Tracy?
Thanks, Vern. A little while ago, I talked with the head coach. He said these two teams complement each other so well, especially in the talent level of their respective players. He said he'd be surprised if either side is able to pull out too much of a big lead. Solely because they're
Missed
so
an open
well-matched.
shot there.
We'll see if he's right, Vern.
Thank you, Tracy. There's no question what kind of defense
Pick up
they're
some
in.
defense here.
Davis catches it down low. Sherman finishes in close.
Too easy.
And we're all tied up 2. About 16 and a half minutes left in the half.
So this is what to expect. Don't expect a barn burner.
Marie dumps it inside.
McElroy maybe can bully down in here. Oh.
But it's recovered by McElroy. Great pass. Right wing. Webb. Nice little crossover.
There we go. That's his game right there. And he gives us an out on offense. He gives us an out. When things are in trouble, he can make his own shot and hit a nice little pull up on the mid-range or the three. Well, that was bad defense, but I didn't pay for it.
Backs him down, ends it off.
So this game to me is the pinnacle of realism. They run sets, they play realistically, box out here. Sometimes Webb can bring it up and play point guard even. I could have let that fly with Bucky Morissette.
Passes it to baseline. Takes it up.
I was hoping to draw the foul there.
His team really needs him to hit that. Robertson. Dishes to the left. Can't convert. That's a turnover.
So 6 minutes in and it's only 4-2, so in order to beat a good team, we're really going to have to play perfect basketball. And since I just got this game and this Xbox again, it's really going to take a while to get back into the swing of things. I used to be pretty good at the game.
Good on number 2. McElroy inbounds the ball. Under 15 minutes left in the half.
That's a terrible play.
Marie with the leaner. Sochi yanks it down off the glass. I wouldn't bet on him missing that one again. Marie gets the reach-in ball. That's his first foul. Oh, you can't.
So in terms of who will rotate in, I usually write these down, but at 12 minutes, we'll rotate in Williamson. Well, I'll get to that when it's time. I'll call a timeout at 12 minutes. This is just a demo game to show you guys what to expect when I play the game for real.
Catches it, right wing.
Never let someone with a European last name shoot an open three. Yes! Quick hands. Boom. Those European last names mean they can shoot usually.
Has it left wing.
Oh, almost got another one.
Robertson beats it to the wing. Davis releases. It falls short.
Doyle can bring it up himself too.
Morissette has it on the elbow.
Thought he could hit that.
Just inside the arc.
Saw they were playing a zone and there was a soft spot in it. Oh no. Power forward guarding a shooting guard. Yeah, switch that, switch that. Good D. Oh, good shot.
Morissette inbounds the ball. Right around 13 minutes left in the half. McElroy
I like this play.
gets it inside.
Nice.
And he'll go to the line for a couple.
So Bucky Morissette is going to be important for me. So is, what's McElroy's first name? Felton Mary, Matt Webb, Muhammad Doyle, Bucky Morissette, Bronson McElroy. He's going to be important for me. And I'm going to go through the free throw routines and everything when I play. So even though it says bad release, it doesn't matter. I have it set to real player. Free throw percentage. So it doesn't matter what I do on the stick. Bucky Morissette. So I feel like we've got to get a shot for Webb.
Yanusauskas for the lead. McElroy pulls it in.
They've got to learn to be patient on offense. Good shots will come if you don't rush them.
Misfired on that last three by Webb.
Webb with a great offensive rebound there. He worked so hard to establish position.
He wants the ball. Bucky wants it.
Backs in. So that's his fifth rebound in this one. Davis, lead pass down low. Top of the key.
So far I'm playing really poorly. Still up 2.
Rupert for the tie. Morissette grabs the rebound inside. Under 12 minutes left in the half. How did he miss that one?
It happens. He's just got to shake it off and reload.
Passes it to the left side.
Dish it back out.
Webb catches it in the corner. Pass, high post.
Oh, he snuck in there.
Yanusauskas grabs the ball.
Oh, nice D.
Touches feet and steps on the line.
So now we have the 6th man going. It's in red.
May have to deal with some
Call timeout.
for those substitutions because that gives him a pretty inexperienced lineup out there.
It's about the 12-minute mark, so I'll get these substitutions down pat. Right now we're on a run because the 6th man is in red, so let's just sub in a 3-point shooter for Bucky Morissette, which is Williamson. He can spot up and hit the 3. And he's 6'7", 230, so he's a nice size. Alright, so we have to get better shot selection for our points of emphasis. Let's run that half-court trap every time. After a basket. And that looks good. So because we have the 6th man, because we're at home, this means that our crowd is pumped up and now we get a little bit of a bonus. I did not mean to make that pass.
Has it baseline.
He slipped in there too.
Unloads.
Felton Marie. He's a big guard. So now we've made a couple good plays in a row. So again, this is just a demo video of what to expect when the season starts.
Sherman pulls the trigger.
No way he's making that. Ah.
The finisher.
Oh, I almost missed that.
They're now behind by 4. About
That was a bad play on my part.
Skips it to the low block. Webb shoots it.
Boom. Can't give him that space.
They take a 6-point.
If he gets in that position and there's only one defender on him,
Cuts off.
I'm shooting that.
He was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
McElroy.
McElroy got one to go.
McElroy.
Now we're rolling a bit. Looks like Felton Marie is a pretty good defender. So normally I'd make more subs, but since we're rolling on a little run here, I'll keep the subs to a minimum. So let's get Bronson McElroy. He's 82 fatigue. So let's get I don't know the team too well. How about Ernest Crisp? Can he rebound at all? I don't want to get killed on the boards. Yeah, I guess he can. let's put Ferdinand Williams in here at the 5, so everyone else looks fine. I like to run this team until the run is over, or the guys get tired. I'll stick with the same unit sometimes.
Bounces it to the paint. Fires. Trapped by Williamson. He's got to make that shot first.
Be right back for a second. I apologize for that message being up on the screen. I don't know what that was about.
Well, gets it right wing. Feeds right
That's a
wing.
nice play.
Doyle from about 19 feet. Williamson snatches the rebound. Gets the layup.
It's Ferdinand Williamson.
7
I don't know what that was about because my
down the ball.
computer has plenty of
How much fun are they having?
Those fans
disk
are
space,
special,
so
Bill.
the Elgato capture card kind of screwed things up. I had to sign out of Windows, and
Sherman backs down. Lets it go. Drops it in.
okay, so they can exploit us on the inside a bit. I'm sure about
Perhaps
that.
the greatest moment for this young program was their upset over the Stanford Cardinal in 2006.
That was a really huge upset. It happened during the regular season, but it cemented the Aggies as a legit team on the Division I level.
An amazing feat for a program that only
Post up.
recently joined the Division 1A status. Catches it, top of the key, throws it up. Very
Oh, Ernest Crisp.
Long Beach State calls
A nice shot. So again, we have the 6th man up, so everybody's good, energy wise,
getting set for the inbound.
and we are rolling.
Are making a few line changes.
This is against the 67 rated 49ers. They were 49ers, right? So against tougher teams, it's going to be harder, and against the elite teams, it's really hard. Sometimes you can get blown out by 50 points. You have to be really on your A game. And it's been years since I've played this, so I'm very rusty. Oh, nice D.
Gathered up by Marine. I'd love to see that. He was lurking around then. Such a deep
Wasn't a smart play.
Has it in the paint.
So if you find this interesting,
That last 14-footer was no good. Simple
leave a like,
conversion, and somehow it doesn't fall.
Those are the kind of shots
post a
that
comment.
haunt you for a while.
Chris fires from the high post. Bricks it off the front iron.
Chris can shoot a bit
One lead.
if he's open. Oh,
Knocked loose.
ah.
Recovered by Sherman.
I'll only play one half
Padilla
for this demo
raises
game.
up. Comes up empty from the wing. Still a double-digit game. Passes to the right wing. Chris gets it top of the key. Backs down. Skip pass outside. They're going to double team him.
Oh, bad move.
Yes. He's 1 for 2 from Duke.
Nice find by
Janosowski inbound.
Mary. Forget his first name.
They're coming up with a little half-court trap defense, hoping to force some turnovers.
So these are the points of emphasis. Keep the shot selection going. We're actually playing really well.
Well, it looks like they're getting
I wasn't expecting this, and the nice thing about these sliders is that every game is different, so it does not get repetitive. You never know what's going to happen. It's a different experience when you're on your home floor versus when you're on an opponent's home floor. versus which team you're playing, who their scorers are. It's always different. Oh, that was dangerous pass.
Lobs it to the high post. Terrific pass.
Crisp. That flash is usually good for a bucket unless they catch it. Ernest Crisp off the bench, making some nice plays.
For three. The offensive board gathered by Sherman.
25-9. I think this is the biggest lead that I've had since getting this game back and playing a handful of games.
Skips it to the baseline. Sochu shoots. Misses the jumper. Marie has his team rolling.
I think it's time to hit Webb.
Backs him down. Bounces it to the right. From 12 feet away.
Quick shot.
Well played by Sochu.
He just didn't look comfortable on that shot, Vern, and you could see it in the result.
I want to use the 6-man advantage though.
Sochu.
Oh, nice pass.
Good look by Sherman. But they're still down by 14. The Aggies bring it up the court. They're on a 14-4 run. Doyle passes it to the high post. Beats it to the left wing. Doyle. Williamson has it on the low block.
Snuck in. Oh.
Williamson snags it. It's blocked.
Ah.
Get it out of there, big fella.
Wanted a pump fake, not reverse layup.
They tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Pass it.
So again, just something of what to expect. We'll check the stats at halftime, see how we're doing. It's been a pretty fun half. Of course, there's 2 halves to college basketball, each 20 minutes long.
Gets it top of the key.
This is a rare one where I'm leading and I don't have as many
Padilla takes a three. It falls.
substitutions and things like that.
Williamson
So I basically let the starters run the whole
Left
half,
in the half.
which is rare.
Right wing. Webb backs in. Here comes the double team. Kicks it out to the corner.
Ernest Crisp again.
The shot from beyond the arc was no good by Crisp.
He's not the best shooter, but
By 11.
wide open, you think he has a shot.
Skips it to the baseline. .222 left in the first half. Webb has it right wing. Dishes out left. Backs down. Doyle.
There it is. That's why I have Doyle on the court, but
They still have an 11-point
normally he hits that. Got an 85-3, which is brilliant, really.
Blackett passes to the top of the key. Hooked it up.
Stolen.
Picked him clean.
Well, the game just slows down for him to the point he sees things that others don't.
Nice. Felton Marie is going to be a key player for us. He's a solid player.
The head coach
You can see it already. He's got size.
have to be more physical in the paint.
He's
Don't be
strong.
afraid of some contact. Sounds like he'd rather have some fouls called than to keep
He
giving
can
up
post
all
up a
those
bit.
baskets.
All right, Tracy.
He's going to be a nice player. This is really my first time using this squad, so I'm learning each player a bit.
Down low. Soju, the shot.
Their big men are pretty strong down low.
And they're now down by 11.
It looks like they're playing man-to-man.
Marie dumps it off.
A screen.
Lobs it to the right side. Crisp shoots from 13.
I don't know if they're going to leave me open.
Pulls it in. He got it up there, but it just wouldn't fall.
With a little more touch, it might have.
So we'll play the first half. It's pretty successful. They kind of came back a bit on us. And that's the last shot of the half here.
Padilla catches it, left wing, goes to the crossover, feeds right wing, lets it go.
That'll do it. So let's check out the halftime report.
27-16. Give us your opinion on the first half, Bill.
Well, I don't want to rule out the possibility of it. Been pretty solid. There is plenty of.
Webb with 9. Mary with 6 and 3 assists.
Let's see who we have as our player of the half. Bill
Webb is my big bird. He's finding ways to score every trip down the floor, and he's carrying his team. He's been a force on the offensive end and is putting on a show for everyone here. A phenomenal performance.
tremendous effort from our player of the half.
Alright, and so this just shows you what you do at halftime. You've got your coach's notes. We aren't scoring off our fast break game plan. We're simply not crashing the offensive glass hard enough. Our lineup is solid right down to the bench. We can go a bit deeper and play them. Our defensive pressure is pretty soft. We need to force more turnovers. We need to give our Jimenez a little breather. He seems tired. That seems like a bug. Find ways to get to the line, get more free throws. So then you make your coach settings. You can turn the fast break up again. We can turn the defense pressure up a lot. Set our press and whatnot. Double team pressure, not really necessary. Matchups. Check the box score. So 3 steals for Felt and Marie too. 3 for 5 from the floor, very nice. 3 rebounds for Doyle. Lucky Morris set with 3 1-and-1. McElroy with 2 and 4 boards, so he's getting our rebounds. Williamson came in. Ferdinand Williamson hit a shot and got 5 boards. Ernest Crisp hit a nice 3. So pretty cool. So again, this is just a little demo of what to expect when I start the legacy mode. 3 players played all 20 minutes at half. Interesting. So I'll end it here and say thanks for joining me. And stay tuned for the Let's Ball with College Hoops 2K8. Little Let's Play. And I'll see you there. So until then, see you in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.